Okay. Hey, Enclave. If you're getting proper audio, let me know, Enclave, please. First time I've ever tried streaming to YouTube, so trying to make sure everything is working. Yay, audio's working. It's all cool. I'm hoping that YouTube kind of keeps this. It seems like it does when other people stream to YouTube. It just kind of creates something that you have as a file, so or as a watchable video later. Of course, my companion is not visible on the boat with me. And I can't really see anything ahead of me. Yay, windows are useless. I recall there's actually something out there if I want to get to it. Yeah, Twitch was easy to sign up for, but apparently my PS4 remembers my YouTube login info, so it's actually not bad at all.
I wasn't expecting nobody. Next shipment's 3 days out. Wait, that's not one of mine.
Jesus, ease up, Alan. We got visitors.
Mainlanders.
Alan is such a jerk.
Put the damn gun down. Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
Oh, well, I'm looking for Kazumi Goto.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi.
You on Mondays, that's
Some
disturbing.
sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Damn it. Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull.
Obviously, we're going to quick save here. Okay. Big Jim.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
I don't suppose I have any, if I happen to have... Nope, I don't have any mutant town chops. Of course I had to bring Nick. I've got to introduce him to his brother.
Eyes peeled, everyone.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get down here. Do I have any mines?
I've got wounded out here.
Mariner, there's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Oh God! Defend yourselves!
We got trouble.
Come on. Oh, come on. I have refreshing beverages. Surely I have refreshing beverages. I need to make more, but I do.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Now we've got the other things.
Angler!
Thanks for the grenade, folks. Hit Runolfr in vats. Perfect.
Well done, all. Open the gate.
Okay. Are there bodies out here for me to loot? Let's see. It's a built-in feature of a PlayStation 4. That's the only way I can say that I stream through YouTube. Let's get out of the rads. Okay, sorry guys, I wish I could have saved you. Jared Gresham always seems to buy it in here. A relentless flamer. I'm gonna have to stash that somewhere. Yeah, there's if you double click your share button on the PlayStation 4, it gives you your choice of YouTube or Twitch, or there's at least one other option.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
I know impressive you've survived is basically the end one, so I'm just gonna skip ahead.
To survive despite all that? It must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come...
No, the fog was never under control, Alan. You're an idiot.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
Yeah, let's skip ahead.
Business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge. Okay?
I actually never mentioned Kasumi, did I?
You'll need
Maybe
a
I did.
guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And
okay, well,
please,
I'm gonna be on here for a while, so do what you got to do, and
even
hopefully I'll
if
see you
it's
again
slapped
soon.
away, people like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Well, if I hear it again, it'll be from you, Avery.
Search your loved
Okay,
ones with
so
my fine hand cannons.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner.
Shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, besides Captain Avery.
A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. Or slow, for that matter. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
Definitely.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Okay. Is there anything I need? Some foods, I've got some refreshing beverages. Let's go talk.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man. Food in front, dock in back.
Must find. Mon Dieu.
Okay, where is
guns and more
Teddy? Oh, there he is.
Children of Adam are trying to kill us all. Drive us into the ocean.
You another vulture circling over Andre's body? He ain't dead. Wait. No. It's a mainlander. Well, welcome to my little clinic. If you need doctoring, speak up. I wish I had time for some proper conversation, but my work's never done.
Who's Andre?
Who's Andre?
Poor Andre's my patient over there. He spent too long a spell in the fog. You may think you know your mainland radiation poisoning, but we got our own special brand here.
I know a few things about medicine. Can I try to help him?
You say, what? You? Help? Well, poor Andre's got it bad. Good as dead. Well, I suppose there's no harm letting you have a poke, but I'll be watching you.
Andre, we have a very special medication for you.
Let's take a look.
Well, I'll be. I think you may have done it. I'll keep looking after Andre, but I think thanks to you, he's got a fighting chance.
See you later, Andre.
Is this a social visit, or is something alien?
Don't let the island catch you off guard.
Let's go pick up this quest.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of grief.
Hello? I'm at my house. Yes, I am. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it is a good movie. It's like, the downer ending of The Empire Strikes Back and, the downer ending of various other middle movies have nothing on this. It is like the most downer ending ever. Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness, now in the sequel we have to recover from that? Yeah. It's the Avengers, it's the Marvel superhero movies, and these are comics that I was reading back in the 1980s, so I knew this was going to happen, and it's still kind of shocking. Yep. Yeah, but basically, I don't know if you're ever gonna watch it. So, basically, you get to see the villain win and kill half of the people in the universe. Yeah. Well, you know, fortunately, the tool he's using to do this will be able to revive those half of the people in the universe that he just did get away with, so... But yeah, it's like, oh my goodness, all hope is lost, where we go from here? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on just a moment. I'm kind of online, so I need to let people know that I'm on the phone. Just a second. I'll get back on. Hey folks, sorry for the delay. I'm on the phone with my mother. I will get back to the game in just a minute. Please hang on. Bye. Okay. No, I was talking to the internet. I've been live streaming the game that I'm playing on the internet, so and I saw that somebody had gotten on, so most of the time I have 0 people watching, but I actually had somebody watching for a moment. Okay. Okay. Amanda's one of my friends. She's one of my, she likes the science fiction and the nerdy stuff, so. You might have seen her, because I went to a, music show in Atlanta with her, so probably about a year ago, and she had her head shaved at the time. You know, you can do what you want. She actually made that look good, so it's okay. Not really. I'll be there next weekend, and then I'm gonna try to figure out how to go visit various people that I don't get to see very often. So, which is always a pain because I have to deal with dogs when I do that. I do have, I don't know if Father's still on Facebook or not, because I have a short video of Sugar rolling in the grass on Facebook, and it'll still be on my phone when I get there, so. Well, yeah. If you get on Facebook, you're just giving them information they use for advertising, which is annoying in its own way, but... Yeah. Anyway, I will bring you... the video, I think, is still on my phone, so I'll let you see it when I get there. Well, not real recently. No, I think the last I heard was a couple months ago, or a month or so ago. I mean, they're doing, I think it was Shelly or something. I've slept since then. I can't remember exactly what it was. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know of anything specific you should talk about, so just whatever. Okay. Okay. Father already told me, he's like, you know what, just don't cook. We'll go out to eat. So apparently, he doesn't want me to feed him fiber. Okay. Have him see if Carrabba's has the lamb things that were so good. Yeah, they were making noises. I was like, it was very popular. We might do it again. So. You never know. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's one that's pretty highly rated in Lebanon, so I don't know how much of a waiting list it has or anything. I haven't really been in touch with them. Okay, I'll look into it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll look into it. Okay, you too. Love you. Okay, bye.
Blood and vengeance.
Okay, so let's hear it.
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
So yeah, you're talking about me.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's going to help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Well, we can't have those ghouls running around doing that kind of stuff.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
Okay, having gotten that.
You need it?
How long are you gonna slow cook that, Mirelurk? Okay. I don't think I have anything that particularly needs cooking. Ugh.
Everyone! We're trying to have a conversation here. shut your mouths. Open your damned ears. So the fogs are coming for us all. And I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house.
Yeah!
Time to party.
Here's some Mitch.
Hey there.
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya. Ha ha!
My, thank you.
Thanks for the free drink.
Look at you with all your mainland niceties. So, drink up. You stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
And what about the fog?
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. And if the clickety-click of the Geiger don't get you, the madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
Aren't you a ray of sunshine?
No thanks.
You're lost.
Okay, so let's go have a chat with Mr. Longfellow.
Bingo.
So much knowledge was lost.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty?
Oh no, I got my wrench dirty.
I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Well, I can do it.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
You know about Kazumi Goto?
The runaway's name is Kasumi. You, know about her?
Sounds like Captain Avery's been running her mouth again. She should know better than to stick her nose where it's not wanted. Maybe I heard of her. Maybe not.
Well, let's...
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Okay. Well, I'm ready.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
Fortify your duck against the fog. With whiskey. Ha ha!
Come on, Nick, we're leaving. And we are in the long loading screen. Any day now.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul.
Need to drown your troubles?
But it'll
Talk
help.
to Mitch, the last plank.
We need to move through the main path. Old mountain trail is where we're. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need.
Speaking of doses of Radaway, how much Rad-X have I got on hand?
Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Fair enough.
Hey there.
Deep fog has all manner of nasties.
Okay, I guess I stealth killed everybody else. Goodbye.
You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harborman out of you. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now... What was that? Gotcha.
Good shot there, Longfellow.
Here's the mountain trail.
Here comes another one.
Trails crisscross the road. So don't be surprised if we got
Ranch sticking around here.
Hey, you back? Cool. I haven't made a whole lot of progress. I ended up on the phone with my mother for a while.
Time to earn
that. Big Jim.
You like them puppies? We throw everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go.
Okay, so next we're looking for some ghouls up here, I suppose.
Hear that? Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear. But you never know.
Yeah, well, I know he's not going to show up here. But we will encounter plenty of them later.
When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable.
That's my name in the Society of Creative Anachronism. It's Runolfr Orðlakar Ulfsson. It's Norwegian. Runolf is fine. When I joined the society, I thought I was going to portray a Viking, but I ended up doing stuff more late period. So, 16th century Norwegian, when basically the country was ruled by the Germans.
There's someone or something else here.
Okay. There should be Mirelurks and Gulpers fighting each other. Runolf is the given name. Ulfsson is the patronymic, which means it's basically the son of so-and-so name. And then there are your names that you receive as I forget what they call them in the Norwegian. It's the name that people give you based on what you do. So Orðlakar means word chooser. And I'm a technical writer by profession, so that makes a certain amount of sense to me. What's coming? Ooh. Better drop that one in one hit. Yeah, pretty much. Kneecap or hardened sniper rifle. Guess I'll have to give that to somebody because I'm not going to use it.
Fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts.
Okay, the rats are actually starting to add up around here.
Fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around.
Okay, there should be some ghouls up here, and he'll probably wake them up for me. I don't want to be detected. You just lay down. I'll take your duct tape, though.
Gone for good.
You can call me Ted, or you can call me Runolfr. I respond to both. One left in there, is there? Nope. Okay. Take those 10mm rounds. I don't use them, but I can give them to somebody who will. I'm not playing on survival, so they have no weight. Yes, and most of the people on those streams call me by my, my mundane name, as we say in the SCA. Yeah, Di and I are friends on Facebook, and I've got my, you know, my regular name on Facebook, so.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rat worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
That's what they all say.
Faith shield you against those two?
Good one. Burn. Okay, so who's this psychopath?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You.
I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
Is that so?
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures. And
hey, I'm glad it works for you.
Seek the only true master of this land.
Yeah, you're a nut.
You do know you're crazy, right?
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done,
yeah, we'll see about that.
Time with a fanatic, let's move.
I'll be taking this stuff, and we'll just move along. And leave Miss Sociopath behind.
Clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Whew. Running around on Far Harbor in nothing but utility coveralls will rad you up pretty fast. Yeah, I've had some friends that I literally only know by their SCA names. And then you friend them on Facebook, and it's like, it's very confusing.
Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you.
That's cool.
You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Fair enough. We'll do that. Aren't there some asters? Yes, there's some asters right here. Yeah, Jackass is probably not one you want to work with. Okay, so let's go introduce Nick to Dima. Once I get going, I mean, I'll probably keep taking Nick on specific missions, but I will probably run around with Longfellow a good bit. Longfellow's amusing, and he's easy to get his affinity up. All you have to do is carry some booze with you. And hate on the children of Adam. So let's have the convo with Dima.
When I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity.
You'd think you're such a profound philosopher.
While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen you under several different variations of Enclave. Yeah, I'm looking for Kazumi Goto.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Nakano.
Really?
Kazumi Goto. I'm thinking Mass Effect.
Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Of course she's not.
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him.
Hey, you and I apparently have been following Dai for about the same amount of time, Enclave.
It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Yeah, so let's spill it.
All right, Dima. We'll humor you. Keep talking.
This all started over a century ago, when we were first created. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you,
yeah, pretty much.
They wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times.
So many times seems like more than several.
Anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally
that you know of.
Saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Well, okay. I know she's not a synth, because if she were a Institute plant, she would know, because all Institute agents know that they're synths. If she were a railroad synth, they wouldn't have replaced a living person with her. So there's no way that she's a synth.
Careful.
She's human, and she has a family waiting for her.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong.
I'm not.
If Kasumi is a synth, then she doesn't have a family. She never had one. Think about how she must feel.
Well, she's feeling like a teenager, late teenager. She's got identity issues. That happens.
Of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that
That's not how it works. And you should know better.
She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Nope.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
Since I don't like any of the answers, I'm just gonna say back off.
You're treading on very personal territory. Back off.
Okay. You're not ready to have this conversation. Whatever you believe, we will accept you for who you are. Synth or human.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm
Not
glad
really.
to hear it.
Well, I'm
Acadia
thinking you're
is
kind of a
open
jerk.
to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Well, no, not really. It's all cool.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps you were in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes
You go ahead and talk to Chase.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any
I'm trying to be
danger.
quiet.
I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I was making
I
sure she's
wanted
cool.
to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, no argument from me.
Good. Glad to hear it. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
And you got a job for me?
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
I'm so equipped to handle it. Go on.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I'll look into it for you.
What I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry.
You don't happen to have his recall go, do you?
Alone, he won't last long.
Okay.
Let me ask
Where is Faraday? Faraday still in here? Yep.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right.
Yeah, it's fine.
It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well.
Yeah, no
He's
problem.
put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
So, yeah.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
So,
If there's anything I
what
can
can I do
to
for you?
help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do.
It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not.
I plummet into danger all the time.
It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
So, let's see. Let's go talk to Kasumi. Hi, Kasumi.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Yeah, but your parents wanted me to look in on you.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me. Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care
They're
of
your
me,
parents,
they
Kasumi.
wouldn't
You're
want
not
me.
a synth.
Not if they knew the truth.
You're not a synth.
Kasumi, listen to me. You're not a synth.
Believe me, I've thought about that. How you can never really know.
You can,
It just
at least in
answers
this
so many
case.
questions. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've
You're
been
not
lying
important
to you
enough
this whole
for
time.
the Institute to replace you.
Your real
And
daughter
even if
is
they
dead
did,
and
you would know
I
you were a
replaced her.
synth. And the railroad would not replace a living person with a synth. So you're not a replacement.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
Look, I get it. They
That one
hired
never
you to
seems
bring
to
their
work.
daughter back, and
I wonder if that's an automatic
I wish
fail.
I could. I really do. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running for long enough.
Okay, so I'll offer to help you.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right?
Duh.
That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Okay, so spill it.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They
Yep.
hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both?
Book?
Faraday
I did
asked
not
me
know
to
what...
help
Oh,
some
back.
repairs on
Okay,
it.
yeah.
And, you know, I got
Yay,
curious.
autocorrect.
There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
Oh, yeah. So I take it you're watching on your phone. Yeah, I'll help.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know.
Autocorrect hates us all.
I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop. But it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Well, I'll figure out something.
I'll figure this out. Just stay here.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you've found anything.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Oh, yeah.
I swear someone has the key to that storage room.
Well, if you're an English major, autocorrect seems to be something that happens in your brain. It just tells you that you've messed up 10 or 20 minutes after you messed up. See if this is a lock I can pick.
Won't be able to pick this.
Okay, and I'm sure I can't hack the terminal, so let's just go talk to Dima.
Hey, Dima.
Feel free to say whatever is on your mind.
Yeah, so, Kazumi's concerned about something she saw in your files?
Kasumi says she's seen parts of your memories. Death projections. For Far Harbor and the center of the island.
That's unfortunate. She should be focusing on herself, her new life. She shouldn't have to bear the burden of the outside world. Please, this is a matter best left to me and my advisors. We aren't planning to destroy the island. Those projections were merely to help us realize the cost of inaction.
Just a handy reference, huh? Expect us to just
You know, I'm not going to get mad. If you have to go to work, you have to go to work. It's no big deal.
If this thing involves the whole island, then you need help. I can be your problem solver if you let me in.
I suppose there's something to be said about refusing help, even when it's offered and you're in need. There's a conflict that's been brewing on this island, shortly after we built Acadia.
I mean, it's like,
Between
I stream on a
Far Harbor
whim
and the
anyway.
Children of Atom.
On a whim.
Simply put, they want to kill each other, and each side wants us to help them.
We've tried to stay neutral, but Far Harbor was going to be wiped out by the fog, so that's when we built the condensers for them.
Actually, vaguely surprised the die hasn't shown up.
Leader of the Children of Atom, Confessor Martin. I even gave them their headquarters, the submarine base they named the Nucleus.
Which was a mistake, because Martin is gone and the new Confessor, Tectus, is completely insane.
He's been threatening us. To
He's
force
not
us
insane,
to
he's just a
choose
fanatic.
side. I left behind something.
Yeah, I'll probably see you
very
tomorrow
important in
afternoon.
That submarine base I gave.
I hope work doesn't beat you down too
Dima's
hard.
memories are stored in the military computer banks in that base. The pre-war security systems and Confessor Martin's goodwill were supposed to keep them safe.
But now Tectus is in charge, and he's after Dima's memories. We don't even know what's in them.
But we do know that I spent nearly a century on this island alone.
I mean, half the time, even when I'm on Die Stream, I'm only listening and nobody sees me type.
To get his hands on them.
So, what do you need me to do?
So what can I do to help?
If you're willing to retrieve what I've lost and bring my memories back to me, then we'd all be one step closer to solving this conflict without bloodshed.
You'll have to get through the Children of Atom's base. You're new on the island, so you might be able to pose as a recruit.
Then, once you get to the memory banks, you'll have to use a special program Dima and I have been working on to break through the security systems.
It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
Well, I'll figure it out.
I'll get your memories, Dima.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the Children of Atom at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them yourself. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the Children of Atom directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
Yeah, let's go tell Kazumi that we did this and get an experience dump, maybe?
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the Children of Atom. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the Children of Atom will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
Yeah, I've got something.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
Yep, we'll be fine.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
Okay. Take those stim packs. Put Best Left Forgotten on the back burner. Sneezy puppy. Hey, Judah! This is the stream you want to be on, Judah. This is the stream where Big Jim shines. Okay, cause Big Jim. Okay, we'll put this one as our first one. That one's actually not too far off, but let's go ahead because this one's more or less on the way back to camp, to our map. Okay. Oh, I've got to go back and talk to Brooks. So before anything happens, I got to do that. Let's do that maybe then. Is that on course? No, it's the one that's off to the left a little bit. Cross country! Radiation. When you're not wearing any gear that protects you from radiation, this is gonna be... I'm gonna go through so much Rad-X and Radaway. I should probably start buying that stuff in bulk. I'm glad you're enjoying. Have fun playing your game too. Okay. How far are we from this campground? Oh, whoop, that's water. That's radioactive water. Yeah, I just need to work my way around the edge. How did Nick get ahead of me? Okay, this is where we ran into those guys earlier. And we're getting closer. Time to start being sneaky. Ah, stupid fog. Oh, some of these tents have stuff in them. Starting to see ghouls. You can sleep in these tents. Frag grenades, mines. Ah, I love mines. Down the campground. Let's not have to redo all the stuff we did. Are we in range? Yep. Goodbye, ghoul. Big jump. Ooh, Feral Ghoul Reaver. Let's smack the daylights out of you. Down you go. What do you have? Resilient, calibrated, powerful combat rifle. Plus 50, 150 damage. Okay, it's probably not something I would ever use, but I will give it to a settler somewhere. Okay, and here, as I recall, these guys are not active. Okay, you're a little more active than I thought. But goodbye. Industrial grade Abraxo. Anybody in there? No. Okay. There's an outhouse over here, which should have one in there. Oh, telekinetic kill. There's an ordinary fog ghoul, so no worries. Last of the ghouls. Anybody else? Yep, that's all of them. Okay. I'll recall whether there's anything else in here. Oh, soap. Yeah, I could just fast travel back. That would probably save me some rad damage, so let's do that. Did I level up? Did I look? It looks like I might have leveled up. I do not know who the second person Jude is on. For all I know, Enclave is still on, just listening. Okay. Loading screen. Loading screen. Loading screen. That way.
Captain.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it.
Okay.
Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
Okay.
I'm happy to help with anything I can.
If you say so. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road.
Oh my goodness.
I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they got him too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
Okay. While we're here, let's get the next level of mission from Cassie.
Those feral ghouls come at you quick. Poor
Well,
Petey learned that the hard way.
Those ones don't.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returns triumphant. I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
Well, that's cool.
I wasn't looking to get paid. I'm just happy to help you out.
You're a good person. I can see that. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents.
Hey, cat!
Kind, gentle, doting, love to spoil you. You'd never want something awful to happen to them. Nobody would. That's why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
Cat, what time is it there? Why are you up this late? Yeah, I'm sorry about your grandpa.
I'm sorry. You must have been very fond of him.
Everybody was. But that didn't matter to the island. Oh, no. He was cursed the moment he was born adult. He had a farm little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life.
I'm doing pretty well. It's been a nice, kind of relaxing, not doing much of anything day.
The island sent something after him.
Yeah, there was a lot of bouncing going on.
Spit, and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler. Grandpa bravely stood his ground.
It's gonna be interesting trying to kill a frog crawler with Big Jim.
While the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send
well,
a message loud and clear.
arguably, looking at a screen will probably not help you get back to sleep. But I'm glad you're here. Dead fog crawler. I will kill it dead. I will kill it a lot.
That's the spirit.
Okay. Okay. I need to take a quick bio break, so we'll be back in... Oh, I need to level up when I come back. Let me put that screen up here. I don't know if anyone's been following Mario's adventures, but if you have suggestions for where I should go, I'm cool with that. In any case, I'll be back in a minute. Shouldn't take long. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry you haven't been feeling well, but I'm glad it seems to be getting better. Oh, what am I going to do? Got that maxed out. And I don't really need to do that. You know, critical banker could be worthwhile. Oh, that's funny, Judah. You know what, I think I'll just take a rank of armor, and next chance I get, I will upgrade my ballistic weave. And I need to go put Longfellow's Island on the map. What are my quests? Yeah, let me go ahead and... Oh, she's here. Okay. Give me your quest.
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
Why, yes I am.
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you.
Sounds like we may have another case on our hands.
Of course we do, Nick.
I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts. I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder.
It's fine, yeah, don't worry about it. Everything's delayed a half minute anyway. Yeah. I'll help you out. It'll be good.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
No, I'll find it myself.
Go ahead. I'll meet you there.
Very good. I shall meet you at the main entrance to the hotel.
You're not exactly at the top of my priority list. Ah, fog, 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 fog. I am about to sneeze. Where's the... Hopefully I hit the mute in time. Whew. I remember when people were... Oh, thank you, Cat. I remember when people were looking at the promo stuff and seeing that skeleton out there. Oh, maybe we'll have ghoul whales. Ha ha ha. No, you'll get nothing and like it. It would be nice if the next Fallout does have aquatic enemies, though. Yay, now that's on the map. Okay, let's go back and do... You know what? Let's take old Longfellow with us. If he's awake. If he's asleep, we'll worry about him another time. Back to the land bridge. Big Jim. Yeah, there's the skeleton I was thinking out. That's kind of a rude tease. Can I get around this bank of fog on my way through? It's hard to avoid the damn stuff. Nah, of course I got some. Okay. Where are my targets? Because I know they are here. There's one. Should have two. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to hit you first.
Looks like I didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
They were close enough to get a hunter's synth lift on. Fog condenser components. That's all I really need from you. First fog condenser to fix. Yeah, that area effect on melee weapons is pretty effective, but if you get it, you really want to have some levels of, was it, let me get the perk chart up here. Yeah, it's inspirational. You want to have inspirational too, so that if your companion happens to be in the area of effect, you do not slam them down. Have your asters. Okay. Now I can probably just do this and back away and not have any problems. Sneak, 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 sneak. That should be all three. Yep. You know what? I don't need to play with a couple of Mirelurks. They're boring. Okay, the fog is getting to be annoying. Let's do a rat away and a stim pack. If you have, I think it's at Big Leagues 4, your melee swing has an area of effect, and if friendlies are in that area of effect, they take the damage. So and it could be settlers too. I mean, unfortunately, you do not get to avoid damage to, like, say, settlers with the inspirational, but better than nothing. At least you could spare your companions. I forgot to go and talk to Brooks first. I should have fast traveled back to the town. It would be kind of amusing if there are more attacks on the town, especially after you did some of the Mariners missions. Okay, so Brooks, yeah, we'll talk to you.
I need to talk to you about our missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
You don't care?
If that synth got lost somewhere on the island, he could be in real trouble. Don't you care about that?
Look, friend, no offense. What I care about is my business.
Okay. Let's do it the hard way.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way
Yeah, you might want to not use melee in a settlement battle if you have Big Leagues 4 or more.
Shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention.
Or at least check your target and make sure that you don't have friendlies standing right next to it. I have accidentally killed settlers that way.
Can you tell me anything else? I'm gonna need more information than that if I'm gonna find this synth.
I wish I had more to give you. He disappeared into the fog, and I haven't seen him since.
That's unfortunate. I'll see what I can do.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. My nerves are a little shot right now. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
Okay. We'll come back and talk to you after this because I don't really want to wake you up. Oh yeah, I know how that goes, Judah. Thanks for coming by. Hope to see you tomorrow afternoon.
Awful lot of rads around. We should get out of here.
This is not an awful lot of rads. It's annoying, but it's not an awful lot. It's not as much as like being in water. I don't think I have the correct quests set. Yeah, I'll do that in a little bit. I can eliminate that right away. Okay, now we're on course. That's fine. For me, it's amusing to have anybody watching, so... Had Enclave on a little while ago. That was kind of fun.
There's a trail of blood.
Yeah, I kind of know where the blood trail leads. Okay, but you need to follow it just to... And you know what? These guys just kind of need killing. They're cannibals. Big Jim! Oh, poor guy's head. Okay, I need to head west, as I recall. I should save since I've completed that. Okay, I need to get a little closer. You know what? We'll just fast travel back to Far Harbor and wake up Avery and tell her her thing is done. And if you want to go back to sleep, cat, just turn the screen away and listen to my Soothing voice. What outcome am I looking at? I do not know whether I want to turn Dima in or go with the hypocritical make peace with the children of Adam outcome. I don't know that I've decided yet. Let's wake up Avery. I do know I want to do all the things just so that I have the options open.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
Yeah, you're gonna need to make arrangements for him.
Is there a next of kin? If so, you should notify them.
I should never have let him go out there alone. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks. Glad I could help you out.
That makes 2 of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
Okay.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Let's start working our way west. Okay, that's Los Angeles, which we don't really need to worry about. We're gonna see if we can take out a fog crawler before we finish for the night. And we'll probably pick up some power armor along the way. When possible, don't run through thick fog. The fog will just rack up the rads if you're not careful. Let's do it this. I don't want to do this right now, but I do want to put it on the map. Dang it. Okay, it's on the map now. Well, what? Time lag. Oh, I could put this place on the map too while I'm here. We'll deal with him another day. Suppose I should have Big Jim out. Oh yes, there's the power armor.
Your Pip boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
Hey.
I'm all ears. Done and done.
You can get that for us. Oh, there's nothing but a few ghouls in there. We don't need to deal with it at this time. It's a patch of fog. Can I get around it? Come on. Don't remember if there's anything of interest in here. Does the toolbox have anything? That's good. You should probably get back to sleep.
Nice.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Goodbye. Go ahead and get my water back in me, as it were. Oh, it's not that far ahead. Bring forth the heated super sledge. You know what? We'll quick save and try to do this with Big Jim. Sometimes it's in there and it's kind of stuck. But it's not this time. Telekinetic kill! That's all you had. You had fog crawler meat and nothing else. You were disappointing. You know, I think I may have time to go ahead and did that. Okay, yeah, that's the course I need to set. We'll see if we can get ourselves some power tools while we're out here. What's down in here? I know I've run into here multiple times before, but
sweet.
Duct tape is good. Well, we'll just take the rest.
A collection or something?
Why, possibly I am. There are very often some radstags up here, which Nick will no doubt try to shoot at. Okay, there are definitely radstags. Oh, it's the bunnies. We ran into bunnies. That sounds more radstagish. Oh, we gotta get you a real weapon, Nick. Do I have a real weapon for him? Okay, give him a relentless flamer.
Yo, psst, if I got it.
You can carry that for me. And that, and that. And all the flamer fuel. So you'll probably choose to use that until you run out of flamer fuel, which won't be long. Yeah, I don't have the lock picking to go in the short way. You sound like a nail gun. Or a railway rifle, rather. It's an odd sound to be hearing out here. Are you making that noise? Okay. Oh.
Got it.
Sighted, hardened combat shotgun. I suppose I should take it. Well, good night, Cat. I'm glad you could stop by. Get some good sleep.
Locked tight.
I can't get into that. Okay. Take that glue, though. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon. Or tomorrow evening for you.
I don't think we're alone.
Yeah, I thought you might do that.
I got nothing.
One of you was a legendary. Furious Sledgehammer. Might have to turn that into my backup weapon. A legendary sledgehammer would be helpful. Before they get up. Okay. There's my power tools. And that's... I don't know. I've got the best pipe weapons imaginable at this point. Oh, that's pretty light for what it is. It's a 38 caliber. Yeah, but I'm just not gonna worry about it. Take the laser weapon to sell. Do you have anything worth note? Probably can't do this, but it's worth a try. I can, yay. Okay, Nick, I need you to get out of that.
Hey.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Okay.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
You're a good guy, Nick.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was.
me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth.
No,
Of course,
used
when
to.
I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Yeah, so they let you in?
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Oh, yeah, so,
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Now, that taken care of. All I have left to do is a little bit of bookkeeping here, and we will call this the end of a stream. And we will see folks again sometime in the future. So, bye-bye.